What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Kpop Kimchi Podcast, your number one podcast for girl groups with the number one fanboys. I'm your host, Justin Turneau, with my co-host, Fall Girl, Brian Limper. As you can hear, we are on the road back home from KCON.
Yeah, we just got back literally like an hour ago, maybe.
Yeah.
If that.
Into St. Louis.
From Los Angeles, because KCON just got over with. And we had one little relaxing, hang out with our friends day. And now we're going back home, on the road.
It's almost all over. Grab some Taco Bell like we do, and we're driving in the night. So we figured we'd talk a little bit about the show and how it was. And
highly recommend that you get the crispy chicken taco or burrito with the sweet barbecue sauce on it.
Holy crap. Ringing endorsement for Taco Bell. It's so good.
It is extremely delicious.
So good. Baja Blast, so good. I haven't had a soda in a few days, so it's tasting really good right now.
You know, really, I haven't either.
Yeah.
Well, unless I had Coke Zero on the plane, but...
Oh, yeah, that's true. A little Coke Zero, but...
I haven't really had too many sodas. Had some salsa, so... Cherry Cola salsa, so I don't know if that counts.
Yeah, you found a lot at Ralph's. Shout out Ralph's.
Great grocery store.
If you're an LA person like us, you know Ralph's.
Yeah, Ralph's pretty good. But yeah, we went to KCON. We were going to try to do an episode with all of our friends that went with us, but we didn't really have time to do that. It didn't work out like we needed it to.
Yeah, people were kind of either in bed already or gone, so...
We had to leave early in the morning, so...
Yeah.
We kind of just changed it to
we're like, we'll just talk about it when we're driving, because that's most convenient, honestly.
And we haven't really done a driving episode in a while. So.
No, not a lot. I don't even know the last one was.
Super special episode now.
But it was a really fun time. We headed out really early on, what day did we even leave? Thursday? And we got to LA at like 7:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
So we went with our buddy Warren from St. Louis, got there. Luckily, it was a miracle. We were able to check into our Airbnb.
We also met Brett. He was there.
Oh yeah, Brett got in.
He showed up like 20 minutes after.
Literally, yeah. We met him.
There's like a whole debacle with the Airbnb we went to because we normally go to Levels. But we tried something different, and then we got lucky. They let us do early check-in. And for that, the day, or I guess weekend started. So it started off on a pretty decent note, to be honest with you.
That was honestly so huge because we were there like, 6 to 7 hours before check-in around.
Before early check-in.
So we didn't even know what we were going to do. Like, we had no idea what to do for that long. So we were like, well, let's just go down there and I guess we'll walk around. But luckily, we figured out how to get the Airbnb, or the people let us in. It was honestly a whole interesting way it happened, but we got in there. It was pretty nice. I liked the place.
Then we got to eat at our favorite Los Angeles pizza joint.
Oh, Sabaro. We walked on over to the awesome, I don't know what it's called.
Like a little mall.
It's like a little mall atrium, kind of like, it goes like down into the ground. There's like a Target,
Victoria's Secret,
H&M, and then there's like a food court at the bottom. There's like a LA Fitness there too.
Yeah, there is. How fitting.
Oh, that's authentic LA Fitness. It should just be called Fitness.
It was sick because we got there right when like they opened.
Yeah.
So like all the fresh stuff was like just being put out. So we had like fresh slice and fresh pasta salad.
Some of you may say, "Wow, you're somewhere else. Why don't you try something?" We just love Sabaro. It was so good.
And honestly, they don't
so
around us,
good.
so we can't really go to it. So
Yeah.
that is something.
That is true. We can't have Sabaro a lot. That is so true. But it was.
We don't even have
really
a Vila
good.
pizza anymore.
Nope. Yeah, we got nothing like that. We have like no mall pizza anymore around us. So.
Anyways, that was fun. That was a great adventure for us.
Yeah, honestly, the first day was really nice because the early check-in set the tone. So
and everybody else kind of showed up later.
Yep.
We just kind of hung out, did whatever.
Yep.
Taught some of my friends how to play Magic.
Yeah.
And then we had to wake up early because the next day was actual KCON.
Yeah, the next day was the first day of KCON, and a lot of us had the like a meet and greet thing, which you buy separately for some groups, and we had it for IVE. So we had to go, and it's always hard because you don't know how things work. Like, you know how things work, but you don't. Just like
for some reason,
where to go.
Always different there. I don't know why.
Every
year.
Every single year, KCON is different of how you get in, how the tickets work, how just that whole process is just way different.
And how many meet and greets did you have this?
I had 4. I did 4 of them. Yeah, IVE, Edmix, Isna, and Meow.
So for the people who don't know, what does that really consist of when you go to it? Because I didn't get any of them.
So it's there's like just a side room. It's actually pretty big in the LA Convention Center, which is huge. And you just go in, and there's 2 levels. There's like the premium ticket and then the normal ticket that you could get. And this year, this is how it was at 23.
Also, first off, I think buying tickets for this is the most complicated.
Yeah, the KCON ticketing is just so hard because there's so many different levels, so many different everything.
And every year it's different, so you don't know what you're buying or what you need to buy.
Zero consistency ever. But
at all.
It was in the same room. It was different, completely different last year. But 2 years ago when we first went, it was in the same room as that. Where we did like the Kepler one.
Oh,
it was like that side. It was in there. But that year they split it down the middle, and they'd have the premium, and then like it was like the same. But this year was kind of nice because the premium people could be closer, and then there was a barricade farther back, and that was where like the high wave, or not high wave, the send off people could go.
Sure.
So we were able to go in the premium section. Pretty much what it is, you go in there, and then the group comes out, and they like kind of dance to one song, and then there's like a little game they play. They actually threw out some like signed little ball things you could catch, or if like one of them had like a prize. I think people won like a signed album, which was pretty cool. It was very fast. Honestly, I would totally hear arguments from people saying it's not worth it. I thought most of mine were. But then like they do a little song, dance a little bit, play a game, or they had something where it was like they showed like baby pictures, had to recreate the fun. You know, it was fun. It's like a variety type thing. It's just fast. And then afterward, you go up and you do a high wave with the group, and then the group eventually comes down and they kind of walk by and do a little send off for the people in the back, or if you have that ticket too. It's all right. I mean, it's like a cool thing.
I guess the real question is, I'm sure a lot of people have seen all the memes kind of on Twitter by now.
Yeah.
Was it worth the $110 to wave it though?
Honestly, I think all of mine, I'd say 3 of the 4 were worth it. I'd do it again for $110. And it's not just for that. I mean, the high wave sucks, but high touch or high wave is always like a fast thing that, I mean, it was pretty fast. It was pretty fast. So that, I guess, essentially isn't worth it. But just kind of like watching and that stuff, I thought it was. I honestly was really disappointed with the IVE one. I did not like my money, how it looked after that one. But the other...
That's the best way to describe it.
Like, I was just like, ooh. It was just like, ooh, 110. Which sucked because, like, it still was, like, fine. I don't know. But the other 3, I was like, yeah, that was good. But, yeah, I mean, the highway is just a big sham. It's a sham in general because it's just so fast. But
it was... You enjoyed most of it.
No, it was still fun. Like, it was still really fun. And honestly, oh, man, the IVE one was so, like... I feel like all the other ones, we went a little slower through the line, too. Still, like you talked about, we were talking about our friend, nothing was as fast as the Purple Kiss Chicago.
Oh, no.
It was not that level. It was not that. It was slower than that because that was literally almost sprinting.
No, it was sprinting.
It was...
Dick yells, like, go, go, go,
It was so stupid.
Like we're paratroopers jumping out the back of an airplane.
It was not like that at KCON. It was slower than that. It was not... It was very fast, but not that. Yeah, I thought, yeah, and I was okay with some, and then the one I was kind of like, eh. And honestly, it was such a pain in the ass to figure that one out, because it was the first one, or the first day, or the second one, and like just the waiting and all the different places, because of course staff didn't know where we were supposed to go, and like people don't follow the rules. It was a real pain to get into that one, so I think that kind of soured it too, but overall, I liked most of them. The MX one was great. It's just, they were fun, Isna was great, and so was Meow, so it's just a fun add-on thing if you want to, honestly. Like,
I will say, full disclosure, the only information I have that I can add to any of this was on the very first day, I was probably one of the first, like, 100 people to be inside the convention area.
Yeah.
And it was extremely lackluster compared to the other years. Very disappointing. Like, all I care about is beauty and skincare.
Oh, yeah.
Because there's, like, nothing else in the thing, except for, like, a BB Go station. Yeah. Which really, I don't care about that.
Yeah, that's like what food? Isn't that food? Like noodles?
Yeah, like gyoza and like, you know, dumplings and like stuff like that.
Sponsored the Lakers.
Then you like, the boys playing at Tuesday was kind of disappointing too, because it wasn't like last year.
Yeah.
Where you got like a little card or anything for the girls playing at girls. You just like had to go like register, got like a name tag thing. It was dumb. You had to see their outfits they wore.
Well, that was the only cool thing I thought.
Yeah, then you go outside, there's like little booths. Some of like the groups had like their own booths, which we've been saying they should do for years.
Yeah.
And you can like buy stuff. Starship had their own little booth thingy. There's a place you can buy like Labubu's. All the actual like merchandise and stuff, like vendors, were all outside. None of them were really in the convention at all.
I mean, really, probably the lowest point I'd say, besides the like getting prepped and ready for the IVE thing, because no one knew what was going on, was just the convention was a big. I don't know. It was just I didn't care about one thing.
No, I legit got in.
There's not one thing I cared about.
It opens at 10. I went in at 10 o'clock because everybody else was doing their own stuff. So I was pretty much by myself the whole time.
Yeah.
So I went in. I kid you not, I walked around, looked at everything, walked outside. I messaged you guys like 10:35, like I'm going back to the room.
Yeah.
I left.
Yeah. I don't think there was anything I legitimately really looked at as far as booths in the convention. There was the one place, I forgot what it was called. It was like a soda type water drink.
Oh, the fizz thing.
Yeah, so I went to that a couple times to get something to drink them because I was thirsty because they gave samples and Kepler was there to one day.
Was it good?
It was okay. Yeah, it was alright. It wasn't like amazing, but
it's kind of funny because I was in there
bad.
like so early that a lot of the exhibits you guys went and did, like your drinks you got and stuff like that.
Yeah.
They weren't even set up for that yet because nothing was set up yet.
That's
like,
really insane actually. But
I could have been one of the first people in line for the Olive Young thing to get all their like whatever they're giving out.
That was the.
But I have no idea what they were even giving out, so I didn't go.
Right. That was like the main head sponsor for the whole thing, and they had a huge booth, and that's like makeup. So like, I have no intention of going to that at all.
Yeah, like all of it was like skincare products, like makeup.
It was just all that stuff. It was like I don't know. I just felt like there wasn't a lot of like K-pop presence, and the outside was honestly better than the inside.
And then the other thing that kind of really soured me to the whole going at all to the convention was I didn't see on the vendor list on the way there that the guys I get my tattoos from were going to be there.
Right, they were not there.
And that's like one of the only reasons I go.
Yeah.
So I get a new one every year to go there, so I was really looking forward to that.
Yeah.
I even got like money from my family to pay for it because I knew that's what I wanted to do.
Right.
And then I didn't see on the list, so we messaged them on the way there.
Yeah.
On Instagram, and they're like, "Sorry, we're not going to be there this year." So once that happened, I was just kind of like, I don't even want to go to the convention. Like I don't care. Like, because last year I went to the convention and there was more stuff, and I literally just got my tattoo and like walked with you guys and I left. Like I didn't really care.
It just wasn't.
And this year was way.
I didn't really love the content of the convention this year.
Like again, it's like skincare and makeup's big over there, but I mean, you need a little something else.
I see like
every time we went in there, it was dead.
There was always like at least. There was always like at least something the last few years that I'd be like, even if it was a lot of skincare, it's like something I'm like, oh, this is like the people who make like the IVE character plushie things. I'd be like, I'll go there and check it out. Or there was like a Stacy booth, or the other year had like Superstar JYP. I could go get a card. I don't know. There's always like something I'd be like, let's try to do this booth. And there was a couple. Okay, Starship, that was cool. They had some like stuff they said was like KCON exclusive. They had like an IVE hat, and there was a Monster X like shirt, an IVE shirt. So some of us got the IVE hat. So that was like the only group merch thing we got.
Yeah, I mean, it was cool, but it's just like, I don't know. That's not for me. My wife probably would have liked it more because she's really that kind of stuff.
Like I
literally,
besides the little soda one, I don't think.
In the freaking Bulldog thing, wasn't even giving out ramen like last year. They gave like sauce packets.
I actually was kind of excited to grab one and just eat it later. But yeah, they just gave you little like individual sauce packets you have to like put on your own ramen that you get somewhere.
Yeah, that's the only thing I can really add to it because that's all I was there. I think the only time I went there to go meet you guys. Yeah. Because you were doing something else, and I waited outside in line to check in for like over an hour.
Yeah.
So that was kind of crazy. But that leads us to the next thing that was kind of cool. That's probably one of the best things that happens there. Because Justin went to a bunch of them. I went to one on accident. Yeah. That's like the artist stages that they do.
Yeah, the artist stage is really great, and they kind of introduced it last year, well, like since we've been going, and that was super, that was fun. Because,
who all did you get to see?
I actually don't know how many I really saw this year. I
know you saw Meow, because everybody was there for that.
I saw Isna for the first time there. A couple of us walked over to see Isna. I did not have the ticket where you could get in. There was like because they have the stage and then a big area, middle area section, and then there's a barricade on the outside. And of course, you have to have a certain ticket to get in the middle area. I was on the outside for that one, but I did. Pretty much the reason I bought the plus ticket for that day because it was to be close for the Meow one, and that was very cool. It really just sucked because Meow went first on the stage for the day, and CB1 was after. and so the thing was just already queued up with so many fans for
Yeah,
CD1.
there's a lot of Zero Base One people there.
Like any other group, we would have been on the very front for that. We were still only a few rows deep, so it was fine. But there were so many people. Anywhere where Zero Base One goes, you are just getting a crowd of so many people to see whatever they're doing. We did actually stick around for their thing a little bit. It was actually pretty cool, but yeah, the artist stage is fun. I think I only saw like those people. I didn't really see anybody else because I could not go to the Kepler one.
Well, the one nice thing about the artist stage is you can definitely get closer to them there than you can at the actual stage.
And they play more songs. It's incredible.
Yeah, there's like a 4 or 5 song set list and do games.
Meow played their whole discography. They played every single song that they have.
They throw like autograph balls out there too. So that is a really fun experience. If you like just got the convention ticket and went to the artist stages for like half the price of going to the show.
Yeah, and there's so many people that go to it. I mean, Zero Base One was there. I think Hossa was there. Like I don't know, like lots of people went to that, and it was in like its own giant room this year. So yeah, the artist stage is really sick. I wish I could have seen Kepler there, but we had something else going on. They had there was like the X stage and the dance stage. That's where everyone fell in love with IFI because they were on those a couple different times we watched. It was pretty fun. There was also a Walmart booth.
That was the most unique thing. Oh, speaking of that, I was trying to stop it at the Walmart booth and I walked out the first to it.
Yeah.
They were so sad enough they didn't even have anything up.
Really?
Yeah, they wouldn't even let anybody into the thing.
What do they even have? I don't
know.
Because the one time I went to it was when Isna was there, so you couldn't actually go to the booth. It was closed off.
You like could build like your own like photo card frame holder or like something random.
That's not bad.
But they're like, we're lining people up because you couldn't even get in and do it because it was too early. They didn't have everything set up yet.
Yeah. I did actually, there was like a Walmart thing.
McDonald's sponsored it. You can do like a snack wrap challenge.
Shout out Brad Beaton Morton, big win. They got to do some kind of thing with Issue for that. That was cool. But yeah, overall, I mean, there was like the stage things were cool. We saw some cool things. I saw a couple artists come to booth, Kepler and Isna, do something which was actually really amazing. The Walmart one and that soda one. But other than that, there was nothing really at the convention that was like, I need to go check out this again. I couldn't even like tell you what the things were there besides Olive Young. Like I didn't even read the names because I just knew it was not for me. But yeah, it was good. I mean, the other aspects were fun. This year was a lot more work as far as like getting to places early to be in line to get good spots for the meet and greets, which we did.
There was a lot of distance in between where they were doing things.
Yeah, there was.
Like, why would you do that?
There was just a lot of like, for me, just a lot of like needing to get to lines early to get a good spot. So I had a lot of waiting, which it worked. Like I had good spots for the meet and greets, but like last year it was not like that because it was so different. You kind of just show up and get an okay spot, and it was a little more chill. This year was like, you got to be more on time, you got to do all this stuff, but it was much more spaced out. I don't know. The convention content, not great. I'm sure they did well because people love makeup stuff. So
the actual artist stuff, really good.
Yeah, I'd say the actual artist stuff was good. It was fun, and it was always cool to see. It was cool for the smaller groups too. Saw 82 Major on some stuff. That was cool. They're pretty dope actually.
Shout out to our friend Chonky. She loves them.
Yeah, they were pretty sick. Well, then when Kepler went to the little drink thing, it was that thing's like in front of what the X stage was.
Yeah.
And 82 Major went out there, so like it was just like so loud with the 82 Major. That was when they played the Real.
Oh, dang! I forgot about that.
I know, it was cool because I was like listening to it. I was like, it's pretty sick. Like Kepler's like making a drink out or whatever. I don't know, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. The artist stuff was great. Content, maybe not the best. Was not the best. I didn't get any food or anything there.
I didn't either.
Did I get any? I got a soft pretzel. That was it. We did get a few merch things from KCON. I mean, they had like some little buttons with people's faces, and other people got more stuff. I kind of just got those and tried to get a couple photo cards.
Yeah, I didn't buy anything.
So, I mean, that was cool. There was some okay stuff. But, yeah, and then after that, we would go to the concert 3 days in a row.
Yeah, the one thing that's kind of nice is your stages ended, and you guys came back, you got to chill for a little bit before you had to leave and actually go to KCON.
Yeah, this year...
Which is wild, because it started so late compared to last year.
This year was a consistent start time, and it was at 8 o'clock every single night. Last year was way earlier.
Yeah, last night it was done by like 10.
we could, like, come back and swim and stuff, or just all that, but, this year it was at 8 o'clock, and we were pretty much getting back by like 11:30,
12,
midnight.
yeah.
I went to bed immediately every night because I was so dead and so tired. So that was not as fun actually, because last year was awesome. We come back and chill and hang out, but this year was a little different because of that. So
day one, who was it? Day one.
Day one we had Baby Don't Cry,
But they're awesome.
which is actually they're pretty cool. Like they're Soyeon's little baby group that they that's just came out not very long ago. So with F Girl and another song they played I don't remember what it's called, but it was cool.
F Girl slapped live.
Yeah, it did. It had good bass. They're good. I mean,
And a lot of the groups had like little like intermediate like dance breakdown things.
Oh my
that
gosh,
they
they did.
They
Yeah.
always have like little beats in between these things.
Oh.
Like the coolest beats ever.
I don't know who produces these, but
Oh,
you need to
interludes.
if you could just create those in the actual songs, you'd be like the best producer
Yeah,
of all
those are
time.
sick.
It's so cool. But yeah, Baby Don't Cry is cool. They got a bright future ahead of them. They'll be just fine. I think they're in P Nation, so they're like Psy and Soyeon's group. And then Issue, who we talked about before, is Japanese girls. It's like the trio.
Yeah.
The Japanese, they were actually really good.
They were really cool.
I thought they sang really well. I don't know, we didn't know much about them, but they did a great job on stage. I was impressed with that. And we then there was also Ive had a great set. They had 4 songs. I don't even remember what they all were. I know they played TKO, which was very cool. And
Yeah, since they were one of the
Rebel
main,
Heart.
they're like one of the main headliner groups,
Yeah.
kind of. So they got more songs.
They got 4 songs. I was great.
Yeah, most of the smaller groups or starting groups got 2,
Yeah.
and then the headliner kind of quote unquote get 4.
They got like 3 or 4, yeah. Yeah, I've got 4. I think they played like 4 in a row.
Forgot to mention the pre-show thing was like a dance group from like California.
Oh, yeah.
They were sick.
They were so cool. They like opened up the whole thing. I don't know if they're from like Berkeley. I don't know, but it was a lot of people dancing. It was a giant, and like their routine was so long. Like,
It was real.
I
I
was
thought they were gonna keep going.
I was
I thought they were
tired.
gonna take up the whole 20 minutes.
I was tired watching them because they just kept going, and they just pretty much like it was a big mashup of like pretty much like K-pop hits.
Yeah, it was
It was just like it was really cool actually. So I don't remember what their name was, but it was good. Who's the other pre-show person? Was it H Major? I think it might have been. I think H Major might have run there. Who was very cool too. But yeah, we had.
I do know the show started out this year with, first off, Day One is my favorite one out of all of them.
Yeah.
But it started out this year with Kick It by NCT 127 again.
They opened, yes.
And we did not miss it this year.
We did not miss it this year. It's now our
Also, security very lax this year. We kinda just walked
55th
in.
time seeing it, according to some people. So, but yeah, NCT 127 was our big main headliner first day. They opened with Kick It. Yeah, every day they kind of have like a main person or a bigger group kind of open the show with one song, and then they'd like come back later. And
Yeah.
that was NCT. And yeah, that was sick. I mean, NCT.
They always bring
Will
it.
always be famous. They will always be popular, always be famous. And yeah, after actually I was really impressed with was Youngji. I thought
Yeah, she did really good. She was fun.
Which from the little we knew, she was a rapper, but my gosh,
She didn't rap at all. She was really good.
She sang her heart out, and it was incredible. And she has a ton of charisma and knows how to like really command a crowd. So she did a really great job. And then we had NCT, and then Now's. Is that who has the Everglow song?
Yeah, Now's came out.
Now's.
I like a newer group. They have a song I really like called Everglow.
Yeah.
And that was freaking awesome.
That was sick. And then we had, which I cannot even remember any of this, but Human Harmony.
Yeah, Pew and Harmony came out.
Which I'm sure they were
played
awesome.
like their new stuff. I thought they'd
Yeah.
play like maybe, I don't know. I thought they'd play like Do It Like This or like
Yeah.
one of the more popular ones, but they played pretty much. We only get 2 songs really. So
Yeah, not as familiar with the newer P1 Harmony stuff. And then, much like most of the con, Zero Base One was also there the first day. This
Oh my
group.
god, the happiest moment of my life.
Yeah,
All I wanted to do was hear Blue live.
yeah.
They
That
came
was
out
their
and
first
played
song.
Blue.
Yeah.
I was like freaking on cloud 9, and then they went right into freaking Feel the Pop, and I almost just broke down in tears. I was so happy.
Feel the Pop was Zero Base One's really great. I'm pretty sure if you go back and listen to the only time when we talk about them, which is KCON, we always praise them a lot because they're awesome.
They were really good.
And what was our special stages? Was it Youngji and Hanbin?
Hanbin, they had like
They did a
crazy
tutting off dance, which
lacking
was,
off.
It was good. Yeah, that's what it was. That's the only way to describe it. Yeah, that was cool.
We had like a generation stage, and I'm pretty sure, was it Nows maybe? Or somebody
played Maniac. Did they play Maniac?
Yeah, like Maniac by Stray Kids.
Yeah, that was cool.
I don't remember. It's either Nows or 82 Major. I want to say it was Nows.
I think it was too, because they're actually like on the set list, or like the artist set list. And then NCT was our closer.
Yeah,
for the night.
I was ecstatic too, because first of all, I love NCT 127.
Yeah, they're great.
But they had like a sick set list, because they had. What?
You know what was also awesome?
Because they did Lemonade.
Lemonade's the best. They did Lemonade last year too. It's like such a great live song. Maybe one of my favorite performances was Mark played some songs.
Yeah, Mark came out and did solo stuff.
He did 82 Preston with Hey Chan.
He did 1999.
And he did 1999, which is like one of my favorite songs this whole year. I was so hyped to see it. That was awesome.
But yeah, then
he actually had like 3 songs.
I'm trying to think. NCT had Lemonade, which was awesome. They had Fact Check.
Oh, Fact Check gets the people going.
They had 2 Baddies.
Wasn't it like super? What is it? What is the other song? Yeah, 2 Baddies, and then they had one more.
What was their dream stage? Was it Fact Check?
I think so. Yeah, I think Fact Check was
the last stage of the night was always the dream stage. No, I'm pretty sure it was Fact Check. I don't know. They had a great set list.
Yeah, I mean NCT just has the.
And they always bring it. Everyone gets super hyped for them. It's just like unmatched. Like there's
lots of green light sticks. I don't know what. Yeah, I don't know what their.
Intense. I don't know.
I don't know what their light sticks called, but there's always a lot of them.
Yeah, NCT closed it, of course, and they were sick, so I was super hyped about that.
Yeah,
day 1 was awesome.
It was great. I was completely destroyed and dead after day 1. Didn't know if I could make it, but the concert was amazing. And then day 2 was a really awesome. Day 2 might be my favorite. I don't know. It was really good. We had Ricky and Hanbin as our hosts.
Yes.
Because that just led with like the Zero Base 1 con. And who's our openers for that? I don't 100%. I think we kind of missed the pre-show people this time.
Yeah, because we walked in like right when the show started.
Yeah, we missed them. But we had. I'm trying to think who went first.
I don't know. I have to see the set list. Justin's got the list on his phone.
I was just trying to think of who went first, but this is just pretty much who we had.
It was Shonu and Hyungwon.
Oh yeah, they did. From
Monster
X. Yeah, they opened the show as like a unit. Yeah, you're right. And then we had, which was really cool, and everyone loves them a lot. So, and then we had NMIX. NMIX played. I don't know if it was next, but NMIX was there that day. Was Roy Kim next?
Roy Kim, he did like a couple solo songs.
I Did was there. It was a boy group. I don't really know anything about I Did.
I think it came from an elimination thing.
Did that?
Don't quote me on that.
Yeah.
But they did okay. I know JO1 was there.
JO1 was there. JO1's been like KCON like every single time we've been there.
Yeah, they're actually really good live.
Yeah, they're solid.
And they have that sick Make It Classic song. That was cool, so they played that.
That song's good. And yeah, like I said, we had.
Because I
just don't remember the order of people.
I want to say that the I Did people went, and then because I was kind of shocked because after that it was like ISNA went like super early.
Yeah, ISNA actually had like their full group there and played a few songs, which is really awesome.
Because really they kind of alternated between boy groups and girl groups.
Yeah.
Yeah, ISNA was amazing live. I was super excited about that.
It was nice to really see them finally.
Since you're supposed to see them last year,
and we did
this year.
And I was really impressed with just like from watching their videos a year ago to now. Like they're like so much more comfortable and confident and just doing their job of being idols and stuff. They're great. Like they had a really awesome set.
And we got to see them play Sign this year.
Yeah, it was so cool.
Oh my gosh, baby tear up.
Yeah, it's an emotional moment.
It really gives me those feels.
Thank God that wasn't
the
last day. Yeah, thank God that was not the third day. I would have bawled my eyes out. But yeah, ISNA was amazing.
But yeah, Roy Kim's like a soloist guy. He's been around for a long time.
Yeah,
does a lot of acoustic like music, kind of OST ballady kind of stuff.
Yeah, he had a few songs. He had a dancer come out and kind of like
Choi Hyojung came out. And he's like a famous Korean dancer or something. They collabed.
It was kind of a nice change of pace we don't really always get at KCON, so a little more ballady. slower vibe, but he's a great singer. My gosh.
I think NMIX might have been after them.
Yeah, I think that NMIX. Ooh, NMIX freaking killed it, man. And I will say,
No About Me, such a good song.
I will say, I swear the only time that day, well, so far up until that point, when everyone actually stood to their feet, was when NMIX came out.
Yeah, everybody loves NMIX.
Everybody stood up when NMIX came out. So shout out to NMIX. They did a great job. It was really, really. I mean, we've seen them a lot, but it was really. It's always fun to see them. Because I noticed it. Because at this KCON, I feel like there was a little more sitting by people at times.
Yeah.
Because last year it wasn't like that. I don't know if it's because we were like a little closer, but when NMIX came out, everybody stood up. And then we had Yuki and Sung Hao from Zero Base One had a very incredible performance.
And a very spicy.
It was a spicy, hot criminals or whatever their theme was. I don't know what the song was, no idea, but it was good. It was a really nice duet between the two. Sung Hao, so he's just really talented. So is Yuki.
Then we had one performance that's actually kind of really disappointed in. Jackson.
Oh, I least my last place of all the things I saw at KCON, Jackson's last.
I don't know what his deal was.
I didn't like it. I didn't like his
We
thing.
all agreed that like his dancing to singing ratio was extremely off. Because he danced like 95% of the time and sang 5% of the time, and most was just his backtrack.
Yeah.
And him like yelling and dancing. So I don't know what was up with that.
I feel like as I get older, I don't know if that's true or not, I'm just saying it, or like this KCON specifically, I really have appreciated like vocals a lot more, so that did rub me the wrong way. I was like, he's not singing at all.
He really didn't sing at all.
I didn't like his, I mean the music was whatever, but I didn't really like his vibe out there
His whole
either.
vibe was
He
kinda
just
cool.
seemed like so angry. I'm like, this is like, I get trying to get the crowd hype, I love that, and I guess that's what he was doing, but he seemed like angry doing it, so I'm like, I don't know, I didn't like it. He was my least favorite performer.
I feel bad for anybody who went to just see him because
Like I'm like, maybe that's what he does, and that's why he's so popular, because he is. He's going on a tour. He said, I'm sure he'll do just fine. But I was not a big Jackson guy after that one. And then Yuki had a few songs that she played, which she did a really great job actually. And then she let us know that she's gonna hit up her girls to come for the last day, the rest of Idol,
which she did.
Which they did, and then Espa was there, no big deal.
That still blows my mind.
Espa was there, and it was freaking blew the roof off.
Yeah, everyone freaked out for that.
My gosh, Dirty Work was amazing.
I was kind of just like, it's still one of those things where it's like, wow, I can't believe they like,
that was that was
everybody.
sick.
That was probably the loudest I heard everybody till day 3.
I think so. Espa was freaking wild.
But they did what? Supernova.
They did Supernova. Whiplash. They did Dirty Work,
and then they did I never heard of.
It's Flight's Not Feelings or something like that. Yeah, they did. I don't know exactly. That might be the title, but it was a B-side. Which it's okay. It's an alright song, but the other ones are just bangers, and everyone loves them so much.
Yeah, Dirty Work.
Dirty Work was awesome. I feel like everyone was like, "This is what I want to see. I want to see Dirty Work."
Like that's the moment everyone was waiting for.
So Espa did a really, really incredible job. And then we had Monster X, our closers for that day.
Yeah, Monster X came out and closed it. Everyone was extremely excited.
Everyone was really pumped.
All the members were there except for IM. I guess he hurt himself or something.
Yeah, that's what they said.
So he wasn't there, but all the other members were there. So that was pretty cool for all the Monster X fans out there. There's a lot of them actually.
Yeah, I mean they said it was 10 years. So what was our? Do you remember what our like? Did they have a throwback stage that day? Did someone perform? Oh, I think it was the no, it was the first day. Sorry.
I'm pretty sure JO1 did.
JO1 did a song. I don't even remember what it was.
Yeah, sorry JO1. I know. I'm pretty sure it was JO1 that did the song for the like Generation song. I just don't know what it was.
I don't know what it was either. And this wasn't this day. It was the first day. But 3 of the ISNA girls did the Golden song from.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Which was actually like incredible. They did Golden from the K-pop Demon Hunters.
They sealed the Hanwoon.
They sealed it. Good job, ISNA.
It was Jungin, Jimin, and Coco.
It was Coco, yeah.
It was awesome.
It was really, really good. But that was the first day. Forgot about that one.
I did too.
What? I don't remember what JO1 did. I mean, it was all just like very popular, huge songs that like everybody loves. So.
Yeah, they went. What was the dream stage? Was it? Oh,
it was
Gambler.
Monster X and Gambler, yeah. All of our dream stages this year were just the final people. Like,
Yeah.
one of their songs was the dream stage. So good for all the dreamers out there.
Yeah, it was really good.
I just love when they go up and like do the chorus and they immediately get off the stage.
Yeah, I know, right?
And then they go back up later. Yeah, so all of our main event people were the dream stages as well. And that was pretty much day 2. That was day 2. It was a good day. I like that day a lot. And our final day, we had If I on the pre-show, who's everyone's darling new group that we love. So
Yeah,
they were really cool. And then there was who's the boy group? Was it there was a boy group that went to that.
Gravity? No, they were on the...
No, the pre-show people. Remember, they had the one. Their second song was absolutely ridiculous. They're like ripping their shirts off, and, like doing that.
Newbie.
Newbie was the second pre-show artist on that day.
Yeah,
And
the dudes really did, like, half of them ripped their shirts
Their
off.
first song was cool. I liked it, but my gosh, the second song they were doing so much, I had no idea what was going on.
And then you looked away and you looked back and they're shirtless guys.
They're like shirtless and doing flips, and it's like so loud, and they're like breakdancing, and I'm like, guys, they were like emptying the tank, I guess.
That all really happened.
I was like dying laughing because it was like one thing after another of just like what other ridiculous thing are they gonna do? I don't know. It's a little much, but If I was also
They had a lot of fans there this year. There's a lot of people in the convention, and I remember had like newbie jerseys on.
Yeah. I mean, they'll be fine. It was just so funny. Like they just went so hard to a point where I'm like, wait a minute, what are we doing?
Is this too hard?
And that was we only had 2 pre-show people that day. So I was trying to find what this stupid JO1 song was, but
who opened?
Idol did.
Yeah, that's right. I was really shocked because
Idol played Queen Card as like our
the way they
big
did
group
it, like we
opener.
mentioned earlier, was the main group like opened the show.
Yeah.
The way came back and headlined it.
Yeah.
But Idol did not headline that.
No.
I was very. I mean, maybe I
That's
just
true.
don't understand the fandomness or like how things work.
Yeah.
But based off the hierarchy of artists that were there and the popularity of them, I must really misjudge the popularity of the last guys that closed because I was kind of confused on like why they were the ones closing this.
You know, I kind of was too. Everyone was really hyped. I guess it's just the 17.
I
They
guess.
just love it 17. I kind of didn't.
Well, we'll get into that.
I don't know. I kind of didn't see it either. Yeah. So, Idol opened the show with a Queen Card to get everything going, which everyone loves that song. It's very cool. And then we had, was it All Day Project was next?
Yep, All Day Project.
All Day Project from the Black Label, the hip hop mixed group that people have their opinions on. They did alright. It was cool.
Yeah.
Like I think their music's fine. I don't know how like
They did a really cool breakdown dance thing.
They did. I was telling the guys I actually really liked their stage, like their dances, because they kind of utilized like a lot of the stage of like they were like made like wide dances and stuff like that to come back into the middle. They didn't just like focus solely on like straight line kind of like vision. But I liked them. They're all right. Their songs are. I mean, they'll be popular, so good for them. We had Gravity that day, who
We've seen multiple times.
We've seen so many different times at different places in different states, so good for Gravity. I do not
and
remember
it had
how.
the one guy from LA who had the best line in the whole show.
Oh, yeah.
When he's like telling everyone to cheer.
Oh, it was electric.
And then he's like, literally at one point, he was like, all right, if anyone can hear me, give me a, oh yeah.
He's like, oh yeah.
It was so funny.
And we all stood up and we're like, oh yeah. It was so funny. That got us to our feet because that was electric.
Yeah, that guy apparently was from LA, so that was cool.
Yeah, there was like multiple groups of people from LA, so good for them. And I mean, Gravity's been around a long time, and they're, I don't know, I feel like they're pretty popular, very popular at some point. So then I just don't know what our order was again. But we had, was it Kepler?
It might, honestly,
Oh,
might have been.
oh man, I keep remembering things from other days. Whatever that Matthew and Gungwood stage was, that was sick. Whatever that was.
Yeah.
I think, was that the second day? I think it was the second day. Or was that the first day?
I want to say that was the last day.
Was
they,
it?
like, rapped together.
Yeah. That was so awesome.
Because Zero Base 1 came back again, and they were there.
Yeah,
for the
Zero
third
Base
day.
1 was on the schedule too, but that was awesome. Going with Matthew, they killed whatever that song was.
I have no idea what they're doing, but it was cool.
They literally just like came from the crowd and didn't even dance. They just like jumped around and that was it. That was sick. We had Wassa, who's actually, I mean, just a legend of the game. She was really great.
Mamamoo.
She did a few of her own songs, and then she did like a Mamamoo medley, which everyone freaked out for.
There's a lot of third gen stands there this
year. I agree. Yeah, especially with like Key too. But Hwasa was really great. A lot of our friends were very excited about that. We had, we also had Kepler. This was Kepler's day.
Yeah, Kepler did go. And they
played Tippy Tap, which is like not my favorite song.
And then they did Yum, which is like a Japanese song, which I mean is cool, but it's kind of interesting.
Which I like, absolutely love Yum, but due to certain circumstances that happened during their set that we learned.
Yeah, not the best.
Nothing was the same, and this will always be a forever dark cloud over my head. So.
But then they did like a little dance break, kind of spoiler for their next comeback coming out.
Yeah, Bubblegum.
Which I was like, is that what the song's actually going to sound like? 'Cause that's like crazy.
It sounded crazy. It kind of sounded like the same vibe as Yum almost, but it looks really good. I'm excited for it. Kind of comes out at the end of the month. It was cool that they did that. It was cool that they showed off a little bit of that because we didn't, we had no idea that was going to happen. So, and it's always good to see Kepler. Youngin wasn't there, which is sad, but they're still kicking. They're still doing their thing. But after Kepler was Rise.
Oh, people were hyped for Rise.
Man, I mean, they're really one of the biggest names there, honestly. Like,
yeah, people were freaking out for them.
And Fly Up was a great song. I was excited to hear Fly Up.
And then they played their other one song that just came out that was really good.
Boom Boom Bass, was that right?
Well,
Bag.
Yeah, something crazy like that.
Yeah, I'm actually having the set list for that so I can actually look at what happened.
But that
day.
song was really sick.
And apparently before Kepler, which I didn't even remember, Meow played Hands Up and Drop Top, which was absolutely incredible.
Oh yeah, they did.
I love those girls. They're going to be...
Everybody loved Meow.
They're going to be one of my favorites for, who knows, a long time. So, and Rise was really great. Hwasa was actually after Rise, so fun fact there. She played NA and Maria, and then the Mamamoo medley. And then we had our special stage for this, our like throwback stage for this day, which was really sick. Was Meow played Abracadabra by Brown Eyed Girls.
That was really sick.
That was really good. That was probably one of my favorite performances of all KCON. Everybody loved that one. And then after that, we got Zero Base 1 second.
Yeah, they got 2 nights.
Second night, which they played, which our song we were really looking forward to, which was Slam Dunk.
Yeah, we wore our jerseys on the wrong day.
I know, which we didn't know.
Well, who knew they were going to be there twice?
We could have done it the third day. We didn't know when Slam Dunk was going to be played. Fair enough, they did not wear their jerseys either. So,
yeah,
they played Slam Dunk, Devil Game, and Kill the Romeo. Everyone loves Zero Base 1. That's really my takeaway from them, is everyone loves them, and they are pretty great. And it was Hanbin and Sunghao were our hosts today, too.
Yes.
So, they hosted that. And then after Zero Base 1, Idol got into their next 3 songs, which was an intro and Super Lady, which was actually probably my favorite one they did because it's awesome hearing Soyeon sing that opening. I've never heard Super Lady live, and it was really great. I was really impressed with it. Then they played Good Thing, and then Wife is actually really sick.
Wife was so good.
Wife is like such a fun song. I hope they always play that.
They should like My Bag into Wife. Or like
I know. Good Thing is like
freaking. What's the one song that had the English one that's sick?
Oh,
you know what I'm talking about?
From
off like their Heat album.
Oh man, one of my favorite songs, but I couldn't count it. What was it? I don't remember what it's called.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know. I probably one of my like most streamed song by them. Yeah, Good Thing's all right. It's good, but like My Bag there would have been freaking crazy. And after Wife, we had the legend Key himself.
Yeah, he was good live.
Key was really good, which I didn't think he wouldn't be, but
I will say that
never really seen him so.
Like, he does have like the soloist kind of vibe to him.
Yeah.
But he's just not on the same level as Taemin.
No, Taemin is like Taemin has an aura that you can't really match.
But when Key played Gasoline, it's
oh my gosh, Gasoline was so sick.
Everyone was super excited.
It was so loud. It was so awesome. He is going on tour too. Fun fact. He had his orange hair. He had a cool look.
You know, I guess he's putting out a new album or something.
There was a lot of people there that I saw who were like older and they had like their shiny light sticks.
Yeah, there's a lot of third gen.
There's a lot of third gen people there for Key and probably some others too. But he did an excellent job. Knew he would. SM Idols do a great job. He's a legend. He's such a legend. And then, we had another throwback song, which Isna did, Fiesta by Eyeswine.
Oh my gosh.
It was really beautiful. It was awesome.
Isna got a lot of shine this year.
Isna got a lot of shine, and they did a really awesome job. They did a lot. They did a few things on like the convention floor too. I was really happy to see them very active in the KCON community for the 3 days. So it was awesome seeing Isna just finally. And then after that, we got into our main event, which was what are their names?
Hoshi and Uzi. Which is weird, because I mean, they're from 17, which I mean, I know 17's popular.
Yeah.
But I'm shocked, if it was the whole group maybe.
Yeah.
But I was kind of shocked that they closed over both Idol and Key.
Yeah.
I would not.
Yeah, I didn't really know what went into the thought there of that. Honestly, even like Rise or something, but I don't know. They were really good. People really love them.
People just like love them.
Freaked
I will
out.
definitely say they're like Dream Stage of Stupid Idiot with all the people.
Didn't like it very much.
You didn't like it?
I didn't think it was that great.
Oh, dude, it was freaking lit. I wish that was like the opening to the whole show.
I don't know.
Everyone was like going super crazy for it. I thought it was awesome.
Yeah.
But I just don't know why they.
I think it was just
got the close over.
I think it was just because I thought that I just didn't really like get the closing vibe from them. So I don't know. It's kind of like, oh well, this is how we're gonna end it. You know what I mean?
I thought it was awesome.
I'm also like not. I don't know.
There's a lot of very energetic.
It was. The Dream Stage is cool. I don't know. It's all right. And they were good, and they had a lot of energy. I think it's just I can't take the one guy serious.
I can't either.
Like, not
but
to be
I will
mean
say
to
that,
people. I mean, he's great. He did a great job. He can dance and sing and rap and stuff, but I just can't take him serious.
I think that Dream Stage was better than the one with Monster X.
Oh, I think so, too.
It wasn't as good as NCT, but it was...
I thought NCT's was great, but I just didn't really love any of the other ones.
Yeah, I get it was like a whole big important reunion thing for him. I still don't understand why Monster X closed over aespa.
I have no idea why either. I thought aespa should have closed. That didn't...
Like, I mean, honestly...
I thought aespa should be the closer. They're the biggest group that day.
All I'm going to say is, at Monster X peak of popularity, are they more popular than aespa is right now?
No.
I'm saying no.
No.
But, I don't know.
That's kind of weird. They never let girls close. It's kind of weird.
I was going to say, really, when you think back on all of them
we have never seen a woman...
I don't think a girl group's ever closed.
No. Not since we've been there.
KCON.
Not since we've been there.
Because who was it last year? Last year was Taemin.
It was Taemin. It was did Enhypen close?
I think Enhypen and the NCT.
NCT was one, yeah. And then maybe Enhypen. And then the first year was Stray Kids, Taemin, and ATEEZ.
Yeah, so I guess, they did not close.
Which, that year I kind of get that. That's okay. You're not going to close over those guys. But this year I don't know how aespa didn't close.
I don't either. At least they got a lot of songs, but yeah.
They did.
I don't know how aespa didn't close, and I mean, honestly, I don't know how Idol didn't close.
Yeah.
Except for maybe the fact he was there, and out of just like respect for seniority, he would have closed.
That's what I kind of thought they'd do. And I mean, it would have made sense. Everyone really loved him. Kind
of like I figured that's why Monster X got to close, because they're like the senior idols. They
that's fair.
Were, a big deal. But I don't...
10 years.
I don't know who makes those decisions. I don't know why they make those decisions, but I was kind of shocked.
I just don't know how aespa would... I don't know how you would be like, oh, we got aespa, you're going on last. But yeah, that was pretty much it. That was KCON. It was a solid... I'd say it was a solid 3-hour show.
Oh, yeah.
Every night. Sometimes we've had KCON shows where they kind of vary in time, but these were a solid 3 hours every night. 8 to about 11, 11:30.
One of the most memorable things about it for me was at the end of it, when they're like walking around high-fiving people and like waving.
Yeah.
That Wassa was trying to leave the whole time.
Oh, it was great.
Her stage people made her go back up after she tried to walk off.
Like after like a half lap, she's like.
So she like stood there like really awkwardly by herself because none of the other members were there with her,
Yeah.
And then she was like just standing by the stairs getting ready to leave. And then once it said she could go, she was like the first one going.
Yeah, she wanted to go home. She just wanted to get out of there.
And then Key also left. He was like the second.
It is funny how just like the super veteran, legendary people like, I'm out. I'm not doing this.
Like, yeah, you saw me. They made an appearance, now they're leaving.
They're like, they did it. They got paid. They're out of there. It was fun though. I thought all the concerts were really good. It was very solid each day. I thought the mix of groups was pretty good.
This might be a controversial opinion.
Yeah.
Based off all the groups that were there and everything.
Yeah.
But I think last year's is better than this year.
I can see it. I think
I don't know why, but just the overall vibe of like how I felt after the shows, and like looking back on it now,
Yeah.
I think last year's was better than this year. Even though the names weren't as big, I
Yeah.
think last year's was better.
Honestly, I think I agree.
Because I remember last year that we were leaving back, I'm like, damn, that was sick. Like, that'd be cool to go see like GOD again or like some other random groups go again, you know? And after this year, I didn't really think that.
Yeah, it was more of like, I'm really happy I got to experience that, and it was great, but I'm also glad it's done and I can go to bed. Last year, I remember being like very hyped after shows.
Yeah.
And, like, yeah, I agree. People always crap on that KCON. Last year was so fun.
I mean,
I thought
of
last
course,
year was an absolute blast.
nothing will live up to the first year.
No,
like,
the
that
first
was,
year
like,
was the
craziest,
best.
like god tier lineup. of all
Yeah,
time.
that was the best one. But I thought last year, I had so much fun
the last year's was sick.
And even like the convention was way better last year. The way things were set up, it was like easier and not as stressful. This year was fun, but some of it was like very stressful and annoying for how you had to like get to places.
And also it's kind of funny because a lot of the groups you saw last year were actually here this year too.
Yeah, I know.
But I feel like their performances were better last year because they were actually like songs I wanted to hear.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. And there was like,
the one people they did like group do a cover. This is super random. Sorry. The one group, was it ID maybe or whatever it was?
yeah.
They did like a cover of like In Hypin'.
Oh yeah, they played XO.
I'm like, do they not have any more songs?
And it was great. Yeah, I know. They played XO, which is a freaking legendary song that was like the song of last year's KCON. It was great because they were speaking in Korean, they didn't have the translator, and I heard them say XO, so I got super hyped. I was like, oh, here comes Love Shot.
I know too. That's what I thought. I was like,
Love
let's
Shot.
go.
I was like, what? And then they started, I was like, oh, XO.
Got it.
I got it. Well, I'll take it. It's a great song.
I don't know why I just randomly remembered that. But yeah, they did their own song and then just did a cover of
Oh, it was great. It was great.
EXO.
Yeah, I just feel like compared to last year's was more kind of chill, happy fun. This one was more fun, but you had to really freaking work for it. And
Or
like,
maybe it's just
you had
because
to really want
after
it.
hearing the lineup, I really wasn't super hyped on it, so I was like more
Yeah.
shocked that it was really awesome.
Yeah.
And then this year I knew the lineup was going to be awesome. And I left just kind of like, yeah, it's all right.
Yeah.
But I do think last year's was better than this year.
Yeah.
Baby blue balloons.
That's all you gotta say.
But no, it was cool. It
It was fun. Now we're
Don't
back.
know if we'll be going to another one, but it was a good one to end on. It is cool.
Yeah. See what's in the cards for the next year's. Who knows? Who knows?
Yeah, let us know if you guys went to KCON and what your thoughts on it were, or how you like it, what your favorite performance was.
Yeah.
And if you thought that this year's was better than 2024. Because I'd actually like to hear people's opinion on that.
Yeah.
Because if you'd put up the lineups head to head, I'd guarantee you anybody would pick this year's over last year's.
Right.
But
Well, it almost felt like maybe it was almost like too much
maybe.
this year. Too much.
They just kept announcing people, and there's like so many performances, and it was like...
I know. Just a lot.
It was a lot, but it was fun.
It was
good
fun.
performances.
It was a great time.
I got to see all the songs I really wanted to see.
Great time.
Except for Simon Says by NCT, but I don't think that's ever going to happen.
You know what? Yeah, maybe someday in some fairy tale land we'll get to see that because it just ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, gonna go take Justin home so I can go home and go to bed.
Yeah,
Got work in the
time to
morning.
go to work tomorrow, so that'll be fun.
But thanks for listening, and we'll talk to you later.
Love you guys. Peace.
Bye.
I do what I wanna, I stay up like chandelier. Designers on my body know they're watching what I wear. My crew's so hot and you are not, I love it when I stare. We papa looking ha ha ha, you know G-Idol's here. Crazy, sexy, hot, click, stop, shake, turn, flip it. Crazy, sexy, hot, click, stop, shake, turn, flip it. Crazy, sexy, hot, crazy, sexy, hot, flip it. Crazy, sexy, hot, click, stop,